Or choose big car comfort in a Stanza. Or America's #1 luxury import model, the Maxima. Inventory's up, bargaining's great. Car buying doesn't get any better than this.
Get a ticket to the Nissan Trans Am with a test drive now at your participating Nissan dealer.
The Mets, the Yankees, in baseball's Hall of Fame at 11.
Relive the adventure. Miami Vice, the movie, next.
No matter how things change or how we live today, the best things in life are done the original way. The good life keeps getting better, but we leave the best alone. Like the Colonel's original recipe always brings us right back home. Enjoy something original. Secret herbs and spices taste naturally better somehow. Enjoy something original. Kentucky Fried Chicken. Enjoy something original now. Enjoy something original.
Kentucky Fried Chicken original recipe. We've been doing chicken right for over 40 years. We're not going to change it now.
The original recipe, ain't like it ought to be. Kentucky Fried Chicken. Enjoy something original now.
Nah, it won't stop ringing. Until it's nah.
When it touches my face, it hangs up.
Aww.
I don't have a problem. You got a problem.
Lots of people with phones not made by AT&T are registering some kind of complaint. When was the last time you had a complaint with an AT&T phone?
Hello? What? Can you call me back on an AT&T phone?
You get what you pay for.
At $63.95, you could like the all-new 1986 Mazda B2000 SE5 for its price alone. Or for its radial, spoker wheels, sporty stripes and mirrors, step bumper and double wall bed, all standard. And of course, there's the $63.95 price. Plus the surprisingly roomy, quiet interior with a 5-speed. And that $63.95 price means you can now experience a sporty truck priced close to Toyota's and Nissan's base trucks. Mazda SE5.
The perfect BLT by Hellmann's.
If there's one thing I know how to build, it's a BLT. With fresh iceberg lettuce, big beefsteak tomatoes, that's key. Bacon from the butcher. Now, if you think I'm using some bargain mayonnaise on this, you haven't tasted Hellmann's. Hellmann's tastes fresher. Ask anybody. Ask your mom. Mom.
Bring out the Hellmann's and bring out the best.
It's a world of family ties, lots of fun, and homemade pies, and M&M's chocolate candies on Mom's desserts. Kinfolk recall the old home place and see the past in a brand new face. M&M's and family fun go hand in hand. All the world loves M&M's, pure milk chocolate joy for everyone.
M&M's chocolate candies. The milk chocolate melts in your mouth, not in your hand.
There's a new game in town. It's called Putting the Fun Back into Driving. Introducing the Toyota MR2 sports car, a mid-engine, 16-valve, fuel-injected playmate designed for the kind of performance that says, look out, here I come. The Toyota MR2. So exciting, it just won Motor Trend's Import Car of the Year. The fun is back.
Just think what you could do with all that thick, rich Heinz ketchup in this supremely squeezable bottle.
Here comes the one. Here comes the one. Heinz is the thick, rich, squeezable one. There's only one ketchup with the flavor point on. So thick, so rich, so second to none. Heinz is the one. A delicious one. Heinz is the thick, rich one.
NBC Sunday Night at the Movies will return following these messages.
Monday on TV Bloopers, Stevie Wonder plays a musical joke on Herbie Hancock, and the glamorous Jane Kennedy gets spooked by spies. Plus, Linda Carter bloopers.
Then, on the NBC Monday Night Movie, she could satisfy every man's fantasy or desire, but sometimes she had to pay the price, too. Veronica Hamilton Sessions, Monday.
I don't compete anymore, but I still pump iron. So after lifting a few hundred pounds, it's nice to lift one of these. Light beer from Miller. Light tastes great, and it's less filling, with a third less calories than the regular beer. Now, you know, bodybuilding is hard work, but having a great body has its advantages. Sure makes it easy to pick up guys. Hi, Rodney.
Well, hi there. What's going on here? Hey, honey, how about a lift home, huh?
Light beer from Miller. Everything you always wanted in a beer. And less.
Live Aid means a new lease on life for old rock stars at 11.
Miami Vice continues, starring Don Johnson, Philip Michael Thomas, and Belinda Montgomery.
The best of German engineering comes together in the 1985 Volkswagen Golf. It's worth dropping in for a test drive. Golf. It's not a car, it's a Volkswagen.
Now you can lease a Volkswagen Golf for as little as $120 per month. This popular offer has been extended, but hurry, it ends August 31st.
Oh, boy. The Steel Sack Trash Bag from Hefty. It's fortified with even more Linear D, which makes it the strongest Hefty trash bag you can buy.
Thanks, Bert.
The tough, durable Steel Sack from Hefty. The bag that works like a can.
Halsa hair, uncover your highlights. Halsa hair, discover your glow. Halsa hair, every color of hair can be Halsa hair.
Halsa, 5 new Swedish botanical shampoos and conditioners.
Halsa Marigold highlights blondes. Ginger Root lights the fire of red.
Halsa hair, uncover your highlights. Halsa hair, discover your glow. Halsa hair.
Uncover your highlights, discover your glow. Halsa.
No diet in the world will help you lose weight until you do one thing. Control your appetite.
I had a huge appetite, but Dexatrim curbed my hunger, and I lost weight.
The extra-strength Dexatrim diet plan. You can't buy a stronger appetite control capsule without prescription. Dexatrim helps you eat less all day and lose weight.
Dexatrim made the difference for me. I ate less all day and lost weight.
Extra-strength Dexatrim. No appetite control capsule works harder to help you lose weight.
NBC Sunday Night at the Movies will return following these messages.
I'm Bryant Gumbel. Next week on Today, we'll look to the plight of Americans still held hostage in Beirut. Also, actresses Kelly LeBrock, Victoria Principal, and Tippi Hedren. Next week on Today.
This is NBC News Digest, sponsored by RC Cola. Here is Bob Kerr, NBC News.
Good evening. South Africa's declared state of emergency is now in its second week. 1,100 people jailed so far. The French ambassador left in protest today. In Peru, a 36-year-old was sworn in as president, with the public kept away because of rebel violence. Criminal violence in the U.S. was up slightly last year. The FBI says Gary, Indiana, Detroit, Miami, New Orleans, and Richmond, Virginia had the highest murder rates. Now this.
What to do while you're waiting for old Coke to return. You may never return to old Coke.
In Boise, Idaho, a drag racer went out of control and slammed into a concession at a suburban track. 1 dead, 20 injured. I'm Bob Kerr in Washington. More news later on this NBC station.
If you love the taste of fresh squeezed oranges, you'll love the taste of Tropicana Pure Premium Orange Juice. Other brands add water to make their juice from concentrate. We don't. No water, no concentrate. Just pure Florida squeezed juice. That's why it's called Pure Premium. It costs us more to bring you such fresh squeezed taste, but we think it's worth it. Tropicana Pure Premium.
We're Beatrice.
How would you like a family sedan improved by the engineers who designed Corvette?
You're kidding.
No, that's Celebrity Eurosport from today's Chevrolet. It's for people who love to drive. These engineers modified its steering, retuned its suspension, and turned it loose with smoother fuel-injected power. Like Corvette, Celebrity Eurosport is for people who love to drive.
You're not kidding.
Drive today, Chevy. Live today, Chevy.
Live it.
Chevy.
The Mets, the Yankees, and baseball's Hall of Fame at 11.
Miami Vice continues, starring Don Johnson, Philip Michael Thomas, and Belinda Montgomery.
We are today's typical traveling business couple.
Our jobs take us separate ways.
So essential to our relationship is the precise use of time.
Trust.
And of course, United Airlines.
United serves the top business centers.
And all 50 states.
They take us wherever, whenever.
I'm doing 9 cities in 7 days.
I'm 8 cities in 6 days.
Only United could handle a couple like us.
See you in a week. Good luck, Martin.
Same, dear.
You're not just flying.
Judith?
Martin?
You're flying the friendly skies.
Well, it was the weirdest sound in the world, a scary sound. And I looked up and there was no more ceiling, no more roof.
Allstate update, fast, fair claim service.
I contacted Allstate Insurance Sunday. The insurance adjuster was here Tuesday morning, and we were completely settled Wednesday afternoon. Allstate says that you're in good hands, and I honestly believe you are in good hands.
A member of the Sears Financial Network.
When I get a headache, even this hurts. I could take aspirin or Tylenol, but I don't. I choose Advil. Advil contains a non-prescription strength of ibuprofen. That's the medicine found in the prescription brand Motrin. Just one Advil is as effective as 2 regular aspirin, yet gentler to the stomach than aspirin. Advil gets me back in the action. Advil, advanced medicine for pain.
Oh, beautiful for summertime.
For hiding from the rain.
For cooling off when I get hot. For my first date with Jane.
Oh, ice cream.
Oh, ice cream.
Delicious night
Or day.
No matter when.
It's my best friend.
So buy some more today.
Bring home ice cream. It's beautiful.
Into every life, a little rain must fall. And when that happens, Ford Tempo's forward thinking really shines. It has front-wheel drive traction, precise handling, and a shape that actually helps Tempo hug the road. You might also like to think of Tempo as a nice, cozy place to come in out of the rain. Have you driven the best-built American cars? Have you driven a Ford lately?
Today's Chevrolet lets you live Camaro your way.
Take a curve, grab a gear, running strong, freedom here as the road rolls on. Down the road, in the sun, running free, just for fun, it's all in your hands.
Camaro Z28, IROC C, Berlinetta, and Sport Coupe. Live it your way from today's Chevrolet.
Drive today, Chevy, live today, Chevy.
Live it.
Chevy.
When baby teeth make way for grown-up teeth,
Daddy, guess what?
watch out for plaque. Plaque can bring cavities. Plaque is why most kids have the start of gum disease before their teens. Dentists say our kids should brush more. Let AIM help. AIM has fluoride, and kids love the special taste, so they really brush, even on their own. From now on, her teeth are for keeps. AIM, for good habits that last a lifetime.
Wyatt and Gary were a little unpopular, so they decided to do a little something about it.
She's alive! Alive!
I'm going to show you guys the time of your life.
It was the biggest mistake they ever made.
and the best thing that ever happened to them.
It's purely sexual.
Weird Science, rated PG-13. Starts Friday at select theaters.
Hello. Many people enjoy the Bartles Jaymes Premium Wine Cooler as a fine refreshment, but may not realize how good it is with meals. So Ed has engaged in a scientific program to determine which foods go well with Bartles Jaymes coolers. So far, Ed has only found 2 foods which don't. Kohlrabi, which is a vegetable sort of like a turnip, and candy corn. All other foods are fine. So enjoy Bartles Jaymes with lunch or dinner, and thank you for your support.
NBC Sunday Night at the Movies will return following these messages.
Tuesday, the A-Team trounces terrorists to protect a princess.
This is gonna be fun. Trust me.
Then the Riptide guys clean up in a search for Nick's missing lover.
She's gone.
Can Cody cut in to save her? And Remington Steele has a taste everyone wants.
They're chasing us for a tin of cookies.
Danger is my life. Tuesday.
Update. The latest from News 4 New York.
At 11 on News 4, Senator Al D'Amato calls on the feds to crack down on the $800 million tunnel to nowhere. Former President Jimmy Carter comes to the Big Apple, a working vacation to help fix up housing for the city's poor.
An airplane crashes into the Empire State Building 40 years ago today. Live Aid reunited groups now. That's paying off in the record stores. And red-hot rocker Tina Turner wows them at the Meadowlands. All that after Miami Vice. Join us.
The Yellow Pages.
One book helps more New Yorkers find more goods and services. The NYNEX Yellow Pages. It's always there when you need it.
I'm not smart, so I get a sundae that tastes great.
Delicious sundaes and ice cream from French Aid. The taste will make you smile.
Promise?
Promise. With our new Golden Anniversary Sundae. Golden vanilla ice cream, hot fudge, and butterscotch.
Butterscotch?
On our 50th anniversary menu.
Delicious sundaes and ice cream from French Aid.
Tastes super.
The taste will make you smile.
Have you ever seen so many clams? It's incredible.
Here's to good friends.
Wow, look at the size of that one.
Night is kind of special. Beer will pour.
This is the only way to go shopping.
Must say something more somehow.
I think Linda picked up some Lowenbrau.
So tonight.
And tell me, how are we going to top this?
Tonight.
Well, we got all summer to try.
Let it be Lowenbrau.
The manufacturing slump on Strictly Business tonight, 11:45.
Miami Vice continues, starring Don Johnson, Philip Michael Thomas, and Belinda Montgomery.
Here in the driver's seat, I can tell you real quickly if I'm driving a true road car or something else. This Mazda 626 lives up to the name. Nice wheeling overhead cam engine, smooth shifting 5-speed, even adjustable suspension. This car really likes to run. This is one refined road car. It's also fun to drive.
And at $88.45, it also lives up to the value you expect from Mazda. Mazda 626.
Not long ago, Bill bought an AT&T PC. Bob bought another kind. When they needed better graphics and even more speed, Bob got a new one. Bill just added it on. When they needed multitasking, Bob got another new one. Bill just added it on. Because with the AT&T PC, Bill could add on new features as his needs changed. So when Bob couldn't keep up with his business, Bill just added it on. AT&T, the computers with the future built in. From AT&T, the right choice.
I know my mama loves me. How do I know? 'Cause my Skippy tells me so. She gives me love that I can see. 'Cause Mom knows Skippy's good for me.
Put a little love in lunch with wholesome, nutritious Skippy, the only leading national brand to give both high protein and less sugar. Now that's nutrition any mother can love.
Mama loves me a bunch. 'Cause she always puts Skippy in my lunch.
Put a little love in lunch with Skippy.
That's me, Dr. Billy Hayes, and I'm looking for a few good heroes who know how to have a good time. Excuse me, would you happen to be seeking representation? Like my friend Elvin. Now, he's a brilliant scientist, but boy, can he get down. From 7 feet to 7 inches, and he can go where no man has gone before. Then there's B. Now, he doesn't make a very good first impression, but this dude is so cool that he can freeze everything he touches. Now, Gloria is really just a sweet kid, but she can do anything she puts her mind to.
Hold it!
She's got powers that'll make your head spin. And then there's Johnny B. Now, he used to be a rock and roll star, but now he attracts electricity. Oh, he's got more juice in him than O.J. Simpson. And when he cuts loose, he'll just blow you away.
Together, these misfits of science will make an unbeatable team. And with Billy at the wheel, they're out to save the world and have a blast. The Misfits of Science, Fridays this fall.
NBC, let's all be there.
If you want a tough little pickup to go on the road again or four-wheeling off, Ranger. There's a fuel-injected four-cylinder engine or V6 power, unbeaten by any small V6 pickup. The tough Ford Ranger. That's the way to get on the road again. The best-built American trucks are built. Ford Tough.
Don't worry about me. I go through floods to bring you this offer.
What a day that was. We wanted to sell our house fast and for the right price, but Kim from our Century 21 office kept saying, don't worry, and she just wouldn't give up.
And then on the worst day ever, she brought us the best offer of all. How do you find people like that?
All you gotta do is pick up the phone. Put #1 to work for you. Century 21.
Come on, America. Drive over to Firestone with more than 10,000 service bays coast to coast.
America's driving to Firestone.
Firestone's most popular battery, the Extra Light 50, warranted for 50 months. On sale now at the lowest price of the year, $38.95. Only at Firestone.
Driving force is Firestone.
Firestone 721 radio. Over 40 million sold. Save $24 to $68 per set.
Firestone.
What's that, Lester?
McDonald's Chicken McNuggets Value Pack.
Come again?
Reading the lips. Value Pack. You're getting all for your money. 30% more fries than in the large size, 11 Chicken McNuggets, and a large Coca-Cola. All for a special price.
Really? I'd say that's a steal.
You can say anything you want. Why not put words in your mouth?
Hey, what did you find out about this value pack?
Ophelia.
Who?
My lady. Ophelia, say hello to Willie.
It's a good time for the great taste of McDonald's.
I'm Bryant Gumbel. Next week on Today, we'll look to the plight of Americans still held hostage in Beirut. Also, actresses Kelly LeBrock, Victoria Principal, and Tippi Hedren. Next week on Today.
And tomorrow, Hill Street's Veronica Hamill stars in Sessions. She had a certain smile, intelligence, and the hottest little black book in town. She was any man's fantasy and every man's desire in Sessions tomorrow night.